My name is Peter. I'm from Germany. I'm a lawyer, political scientist, and economist. After practicing law for many years in Germany, I was teaching mainly constitutional law and politics at the university. From 2010 to 2013, I worked at the Cambodian Senate as a legal advisor. Since then, I have been back to Cambodia a lot and have given lectures on several occasions. Now that I'm retired, I spend the winter in Phnom Penh, what gives me the chance to do some research on Cambodian law and teach a few courses at NUM. Next semester, I'll be teaching the course on legal methodology of the iLAW program and some courses at the Graduate School for Public Policies. If you ask me why legal methodology is important for law students, I would say the answer is pretty simple. This is the core competence of lawyers. Without profound knowledge on the subject matter, you will end up lost. Let's take an example. Let's say you have bought a nice car for just $10,000 from a car dealer. You thought it was a good deal. But later, it turned out that the car was stolen by the car dealer, and now the original owner of the car is asking you to return the vehicle and threatening to take legal action. The car dealer has disappeared along with the $10,000 you have paid for the car. Are you going to lose both, your money and the car? Of course, most people think they know what's just and what's unjust. If you ask them, they will tell you whether it's fair to have to return the car to the original owner or not. But some will say yes, and some will say no. However, a lawyer must give reliable advice to his client and precisely know how to proceed at a court in case of litigation. And if your case goes to the court, you will need to know more than just what you have heard about transferring ownership or bona fide acquisition. You will also need to know how the various provisions of the Cambodian Civil Code interact and how they apply to your case. What facts do you have to prove to the court? What evidence do you need? Who has to bear the burden of proof? And of course, you have to put all this in writing and make your case to the judge. You see, to become a good lawyer is not so easy. Psychologists say that we learn best when all our senses are engaged. This means that we remember things better when we can see, hear, and read, and when pictures and music appeals to us. It also helps us think in new ways. So in my course, I will be using a blended learning approach. We will work with Google Classroom. For each session, students are provided with videos, a textbook, and other instructional materials. You can decide when you want to work with these materials, but you will have to submit some homework every week. You have to present the results during the in-person classes, which are conducted in a colloquium style. To a certain extent, to study law is similar to learn how to ride a bicycle. You can't learn it from books. You have to practice it. That's why about 1/3 of the course is spent working on real legal cases, mainly from the private law sector. If you ask me what key skills and qualities are essential for students pursuing a legal career locally or internationally, it's difficult to give you a good answer. If you want to practice law in Cambodia, you need a completely different set of skills than in Germany or in the United States. I'm sure that I would be a lousy lawyer in a Cambodian court. But in general, you should have a basic understanding of both main legal systems, the civil law and the common law. The details are not that important, but the different ideas behind it and the implications on the proceedings in the court. And you should be able to quickly familiarize yourself with a new area of law. And that means you should purchase an overview over the different areas of law, learn to work accurately with legal texts, learn how to draw conclusions from legal text in a systematic manner, and back up your opinion in a convincing way. Finally, if you ask me what advice I would give to students who are eager to begin their legal studies, my answer is also very simple. Read. Read as much as you can. Read the law. Read books on the law. You can't apply the law if you haven't even read the text of the statutes. You cannot solve the case with a stolen car if you have not read and understood Section 187 and 193 and many other provisions of the Civil Code. Even in the age of artificial intelligence, there is no app for your smartphone that can replace reading. Therefore, usually students spend most of their time in the library and not on social media. But as a student, of course, you should not forget to enjoy your life. I wish you good luck in your studies and hope I have piqued your interest in legal methodology.